SingHealth, COSGH, fellow colleagues, program directors, faculties, and most importantly, the member of SMS UK tonight. Very welcome to these engagement sessions. For the next 15 minutes or so, I'm going to go through talk about the postgraduate training in Singapore. I'm sure all of you are very interested. You know, Singapore is not a stagnant or static country. We have changes every year. Like what Prof said, there are many challenges going on. We don't change it for the sake of changing, but a lot of time is related to what is the future needs or that. So I'm going to quickly run through the training programs, how is it like, so that you are prepared for that. All of you know that in the past we've been following the UK system. After medical school, you spend 1 year as a houseman, after another 2 to 3 years as BST, another 2 to 4 years AST, then you'll be certified as a specialist by the Singapore's accreditation, Specialist Accreditation Board. Since 2010, we started adopting the American ACGME program, whereby the programs are organized under 3 sponsor institutions: SingHealth, NHG, and NUHS. And you know, based on the ministry overall planning, we have 2 tertiary centers, or now we call it Academic Medical Center, whereby one of them is NUH, the other is SingHealth, and there are 4 regional clusters looking after the secondary care, like NHG, Alexandra Health, Jurong Health, and Eastern Health Alliance. And Eastern Health Alliance Changi General Hospital is one of our major participating sites. So those of you who join SingHealth residency program, you spend quite a lot of time in a significant proportion of time in CGH here. And SingHealth under the SGH campus here, like Prof said, besides Singapore General Hospital, we have 5 specialty centers, 9 polyclinics, and you name it, all the specialties we have it here. So if you look at the whole of Singapore, SGH campus is somewhere near the central here, and NHS more in the west, in the east and Eastern Alliance. Northeastern Sengkang will be under SingHealth, but that will be up and operational in 2018. So plenty of job opportunities for those of you who come back later on. And the northern cluster, Khoo Part here, and the western part is in Leng Hospital. This will be operational next year. So NHG is right in the center of the island here. And like Prof said, we got altogether 36 specialties. You name it, we got it, alright? And the reason why I said 36 now is earlier, only 35, but the new one just going to come on board next year with radiation oncology. So anything that you are interested in, except for 3 of them, you can't get it in SingHealth. 1 of them is psychiatry. Alright, if you are really interested in med people, you cannot join SingHealth, right? Join NHG. Next, if you are skin deep, only want the dermatology doctors, you cannot join SingHealth, so you got to go to NHG. And lastly, the preventive medicine, only NHS is offering. So these 3 specialties you can't get it in SingHealth. The rest, all you name it, we got it here, alright? And most of the programs are about average of 5 years. For the medical, actually it's 3 years of basic internal medicine followed by advanced specialty training. But some specialty at pediatrics 6 years, ONG and orthopedic all 6 years altogether. And the shortest one in family medicine. You know, this Prof keep mentioning of family medicine. In fact, every time I give a career talk, I keep telling people actually family medicine is going to be a very important specialty. You don't believe me, 10, 20 years later on, I talk to you again and realize how important it is. It's going to be one of the biggest programs in our residency program also. Alright? For internal medicine, after the 3 years basic or junior residency, if you are just going to, not going to subspecialize first, just want to do advanced internal medicine, you just need another 2 more years. Or you can pick up nuclear medicine another 2 more years. Cardiology and dermatology, the longest one, they need another 3.5 years. So 3 plus 3 is 6.5. The rest of medical subspecialties, another 3 years, so altogether 6 years. Clinician scientist track, also there are some changes now from next year onwards. You can only apply for clinician scientist track after junior residency. In other words, in R3 you start applying and you start in R4. And this one you're required to spend additional year to do research, and the only exception for those who want to apply very early for clinician scientist tracks are those who already have PhD or master in research. They want to start their research work earlier. There will be exceptions that can apply for clinician scientist track earlier. And these people who pick up clinician scientist track, they have additional KPI they have to pick up either MCI, Master of Clinical Investigation, or some even went on to take PhD. And they are supposed to complete the science research project and publish a paper as first author in a peer-reviewed journal. Now, next big changes, I think all of you also probably heard about it quite a bit and quite anxious about this PGY1 training, what happened. To all of you who are coming back, in fact, it's good for all of you. Because previously, you come back, they just dump you in houseman actually, and some of them don't know where you are going to. Now, all of you are coming back, you'll be going through a 12-month structured training, exactly like what we used to call generic TY training. So if you apply all your, the only requirement is you must spend at least 4 months outside the same hospital. You cannot do all 12 months in SGH. You got to do either 4 months in CGH or KK and 8 months or 4 months in SGH. So the idea actually is they don't want the residents to stick on to only one hospital. But SingHealth being the biggest sponsor institution, got 3 big hospitals to go by. Normally you can do everything within SingHealth. And I'm also going to put out a paper very soon, once all these are confirmed already, that any residents who apply for the PGY1 and all match into SingHealth cluster, that means under SGH, under KK and CGH. I'm still trying to accord all of you with the SingHealth residents kind of benefits. But this one, I still got to put out quite a few paper and justification. But we try to take all of you like part of the family very early, alright? So this is something we'll work on. And those of you who are interested in the PGI training in SingHealth, please actually email these 2 important persons here, Lim Sui Han and Taeyong Kwang. Lim Sui Han is based in SGH here, and Taeyong Kwang is based in CGH. But just email them to tell them you're interested in doing all your PGI1 in SingHealth, whichever hospital. They'll try to match them into SingHealth, and we try to pick you up and look after your training throughout. This one I'm not going to elaborate further, but all of you, like Prof said, actually, we take up almost 40-50% of the public hospital workload actually.